Welcome w kolejnym odcinku. Była przerwa i to duża od poprzedniego nagrania. Ale no, goticzka się grało. Kurde, najgorzej, że nie pamiętam tych. Nie pamiętam już, jak się gra.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get
Go.
it, y'all.
Dobra, warm-ups.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it
You're
won't
not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come
You
on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay,
O,
I messed up. But,
dałem.
Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not
O, tu
fighting you
jakiś
on that.
ten mi reklamuje.
I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL.
Najgorzej, że mi w
Miles
słuchawkach
Stone leads
przerywa
the Surf
dźwięk.
City Waves up against Union Elite. And
czasem
some news
ten
here, we're
Bluetooth
told
tak
earlier
chujowo działa.
MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see, the level of dominance that Stone plays with near the
Co, ja nie gram?
He's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, picks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this
Dobra, ja
Surf
chcę
City
to
team has
skipnąć.
picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
No nieźle.
Good game. Yeah, thanks.
To jakieś juniorki są, czy ja?
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Let's take a walk.
A co on mnie jak zatraktuje? Spacer?
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Mhm. Mhm. Aha. Przegraliśmy.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And
Dobra. Dajcie pograć.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots.
Ten rozgrywający ich
Rounding
taki
things out
wysoki.
at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Count it.
On the run and
Nie
put
chciał
in by
podać.
Bird. A million things run through your mind when you're on the break. And Bird, he just makes the right choices.
Now Carrington. And that whistle blown
Ja
against them.
pierdolę.
That is his
Ciągną mnie.
first foul of the game. Here's Pagan. 6 to shoot. Pass to Martinez. From deep. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity.
Ojebane.
Slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lunn bringing down the house.
Pass to Roberts. It's tipped. Back to MP. The three. gets the three to fall.
Maybe some
Ty,
miscommunication
nie
from the
pamiętam jak się
defense there.
tego
No
robi.
one there to guard him.
Rebound by Union Elite. And the dunk by MP.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done. All the same.
Yeah, I'm sure
Nie
his
wiem,
fans
jak
wish
się
he
robi
would've done
tego.
something a little more special though.
But I mean,
Zasłona.
guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points, it's 2 points.
Now Carrington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Lund slams it in. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn
O
from his mistake.
jebane.
You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington to the paint. One misses.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
And MP throws it down.
How fun is it to see the point guard throwing it down?
The athleticism of today's generation is simply outstanding.
Hey, it really is. If you had told me 20 years ago we'd eventually see point guards bust out dunks like that, I wouldn't have believed you at all.
Union Elite lead. Inside, Robert Lund with the rebound. And so here it's Sack. Up top, Pagan. Carrington. Bird defending. From deep, it's Pagan. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Finds Bird.
No nie mów, że ja turnover zrobiłem.
Martinez outside. Carrington for three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shot attempts tonight. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many
No,
teams
bro.
spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He's money on the shot.
While he's known for being a 3-and-D guy, Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
And here's MP. He's got 11. A nice shot by Robert.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
To the middle. One. That one dropped.
Ja
For the second
pierdolę.
bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Clocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself into scoring position.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing
No,
basketball.
system.
Reactions and decisions need to be quick
Ciekawe.
because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Good defense, but better offense from Lund.
Here's MP. Down low. Here's Harris. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez.
No.
Goes up from the top of the key. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside, Harris. Bird. Here's MP. Pagan defending. Back to Harris. Finds Bird. Tries a 3. The three-pointer goes.
Dobrze, niech ta
And
piłka
Bird
się
knows
rusza.
he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
Pagan with it. Looking for his first basket. Still in this one. To the inside. Lund. That's
No to niezły rzut.
Showing you the
Jak mu się
instinct he
zakręciła
has
na
for
obręczy.
Now here's MP. 11 points on the game so far. Bird outside. MP. from past the arc. Lund with
Kurwa.
the rebound. Outside Carrington. Outside Lund. No good on the triple.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe...
Ale śmieć! No kurwa, z otwartej nie
Outside it's
trafię.
Carrington. Over Bird. And it's Carrington missing the look. And Union Elite with possession. A nice shot by Roberts.
Powerhouse play inside. Robert forcing his way through.
Now Pagan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot's good by Carrington.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oop, and there's the alley. And it's
Ale jupa.
by Harris.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Musiałaś jakieś
Here's
buści
Carrington.
podpalić.
Takes a three. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. It could go. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached halftime in this one.
No
It's
próba rzutu została
lead by
oddana.
12. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. When you get on the front foot,
Mufert.
attack like Martinez just did, good things tend to happen.
For the attack from SAC, Edward Martinez. Taking two
That
shots.
one is off.
No i git, że go sfaulował.
Good on the second free throw. And here's MP. Puts up a three.
No jak?
Off for the fifth time in 10 attempts. To the paint. Lund. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
The kick out to Bird. He tries for three. Lund with the rebound. To the middle. Lund, that's good.
You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
MP outside. Bird outside. Shoots over Carrington. And the shot falls short that time. And it's sacked with the
Pierdolę,
ball.
Sempi krzyczą.
Martinez outside. Carrington.
No co to za zmiana była?
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Carrington with it. He's got 5. Down low. And Lund slams it in.
Nie wiem, jakiś upoś pod tym koszem.
For Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
Now here's MP. The D right on him. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now Harris. Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly. Lund with the rebound.
Kurwa, zapomniałem, którym się i nadaje.
Now Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Pagan. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bird with the board. And Union Elite has possession. Leading by as many as 14. MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
Now Pagan. He hasn't scored yet.
Trzeba nadrobić trochę punktów.
And the attack from Sack call time here. Union Elite make a switch.
Ben Olsen. Adam
W
Cunningham.
ogóle ja cały mecz bez przerwy mam wrażenie, że gram.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Martinez outside. Kicks it to Pagan.
Co to
From
było?
up top. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go, his 8th of the night, a 62% clip.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 right there. The
Nie
D
mój.
was in position to block his path to the hoop if he had gone and taken it inside. Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger
Kurwa,
impact
ciężka
so far in this
piła.
one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Here's Cunningham. Off target with the 3. All by himself. And the dunk by MP.
A little showmanship on display as he increases the lead.
That's got to be a
kroków nie
tough
zrobił.
pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, guys, we know he can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now here's Martinez. Back to Pagan. Sweet move. That one doesn't drop.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
MP with the rock. One's there. The rebound by
śmieć.
Olsen. And it's Sack with the ball. A 12-point contest. Outside Pagan. Cunningham. Jumper over MP. Cunningham, no good.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
And he tacks on a few more points onto their lead.
Ale
with the
3
tomahawk
asysty
slam.
potrzebne.
That's bringing it down hard.
It is, and it's symbolic of their effort here tonight.
From deep, it's Pagan. Sack with another miss.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out
Super.
of rhythm in the worst way.
Zadami
Good
samymi
decision making right there by me.
jechać można.
Showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Now here's Martinez. Bullock pulls it in. One-on-one fast break. Here's MP.
O kurwa! Nie zrobił wcada
The
mi.
official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for Union
And
Elite.
time called here. Union Elite.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Bo mi się turbo zaraz skończy. A nie pamiętam
A
co ja mówię.
difficult situation for Sack. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Count that bucket.
Good
No i
team
się
play there.
skończyło, turbo.
Sets him up nice.
And so Union Elite has it here. Outside MP. Releases. Hands a shot with nobody near him.
MVP.
And he
Nice.
can't afford to go under those screens.
A to
Yep, he
dwójka.
will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now Carrington. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like
Nie wiem
about
czy mi
Drexel
spadła
Carrington.
te
No
chemistry.
surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him.
Nie, za
Continue to
wcześnie,
trend over the
dobra.
next few years, he could be one of the best in the class. Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long
Dobra, 20 punktami ich jedziemy.
Sack call time here.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Ivory Lund.
And so here it's Sack, trailing by 19. Pass to Martinez.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Lund with the pick. Inside. And Lund slams it in.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
MP down low. Pagan defending. Outside, Harris. Back to MP. There's the...
Nie, chciałem puścić.
Sack grabs the miss. Here's Pagan. Martinez gets the bucket.
Smart pass to set his teammate up with a high percentage look.
And here's MP. Finds Bird. Shot on the wing. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Trying to put
Screeny mam stawiać, dobra.
They will not let up.
That's the focus they've brought here tonight. They've been the team that just wanted it more.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To the paint. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
He is
Nie
one
no,
guy
rośnie ta
you do
chemistry.
not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Out to the right wing. Screen by MP. Here's Robert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out, and give them a ton of credit for the job that they've done here today.
Lund with the pick. Here's Carrington. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And Union Elite with possession. They lead by 17. Finds Bird. Shoots over Pagan. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
Dobra, git mi
And this
se
run was
podróżowają.
exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Carrington for three. It's rebounded by Robert. And Union Elite has possession.
No nie no.
Point lead, which is the biggest of the game. So no problem for Union
Przez
Elite.
dyga
They get the
rzucać.
win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching
O, low bram.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
Nie fajnie.
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
To tylko dwie
he's the
połówki
greatest.
były.
Hey, listen. I got some news for you. I talked.
Dobra, news for me. Max. Oka. Looks like below cheaper, little impressed. Kurwa co ja? Impressive, o. No i skoczyliśmy w tym. Dobra. My player. Animation. Pass style. Okej. O, crossover jakiś. Zaklawin jakiś. Znaczy ja wiem co to. O, Wizard śmieszny. No ale czy tutaj jest sens coś zmieniać? Dunk Styles. Tęciu. Equipment. Appearance pokaż. Atrybuty. Tak, dajmy. Blok. Tak. Tak poróbmy. Też myślę jak to najlepiej by było zdobywać. Midrange, 3 points, dunks. Passing mam niby mało, ale... Mm. Okej. Activations. Get 5 double moves. Mm. To spoko. Okej, questy. Use the menu on TV, coś tam, okej. Open. Trunk. Wiadomość. Okej. Ja mam coś. On reward. A, okej. Tak to. Okej. XP. My career quest. Use the menu on TV in McCord. McCord. Hmm. Okay. Nasty. Pro City. Dobrze. Makord. Mam skorzystać. TV. Jest to chyba. Out of. Nie wiem, ja chyba czegoś nie rozumiem. Training. Use the menu on the TV in my store. No i tak zrobiłem. Nie czaję. To mam chyba tylko po prostu grać. 2 gierki zostały. To grajmy.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
Bo to jeszcze
up,
przed
MP?
draftem.
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Ale go dojedziemy. Szmaciarza.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe
Też
Lonnie
point
alongside
guardem
Danny
gram.
Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the
No,
High
no,
Flyers
biegnij
going
do
up
mnie.
against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these
Ojebane.
teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite
Double-double
starting lineup
robimy.
tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward
To
slots,
triple-double
and Drew
to
Robert
nichuja
rounding
nie
things
ma.
out at center. Brock with it, Mitchell covering, 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neill, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his
Serio, zrebondować nie
tremendous
możecie.
hustle by the big man Gov, refusing to give up on the play.
Harris up top, Bird on the wing. Now Harris. MP, now guarded by Mills. Back to Bird. There's the triple, and it's Brock with
Ale
the rebound.
srakę gramy.
To the paint. It's Callahan. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neill. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
The High Flyers trailing,
No asystkę by się przydało
and here's
nabić.
Brock. Pass to Gov. Shoots over Harris, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
MP outside. Here's Bird. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Pass to Mills. Now Gov. Now Mills. Looking for his first basket. Still in this one. Here's Brock outside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MPs.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come
Aha, i mnie ściąga, co za śmieć.
High Flyers call time here.
Substitution for Union Elite. Time call.
A i nas teraz ruchają w chuj.
And here are the High Flyers now. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check
Ja
out.
pierdolę.
High Flyers leading. Here's Dunn. Kicks it to El Madawi. Myers. It's blocked. Now MP. The D right on him. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-pointer.
MP.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge
Dobra,
accepted.
git.
Here's Myers. There's a screen. Down low. And he dunks it.
Ja pierdolę.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special, though.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points is 2 points.
Here's Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such
Ale
a
my
short
punkty
period,
chyba musimy
depth is key for
zdobywać.
these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Kurwa! No
Target with the
tak
open look.
blisko, za
That's a
wcześnie.
shoot-around jumper. No
Ty nie wiem, ciężej jest jakoś teraz.
Pass to Myers. Shoots a three. Rebound by Union Elite. From deep, it's empty.
Nie, dobra.
From distance,
MP.
it's all knotted up.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
To the left wing. Inside.
Nie wiem.
Casey plays it up and banks it in.
No questions asked. When you get that shot, you take it.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's gonna make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here. He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Pass over to Casey. From the low block, and that's off the glass and in.
Matt Casey.
And Union Elite has possession. They trail by one to the left side. To the inside. Count it.
Great distribution. That pass was
No spacing dobry był, bo ściągnęliśmy point guarda pod centrum.
Here's Almadawi. Pass to Dunn.
Ten sędzia po prawej co grał.
Over to the wing. Here's Cochran. 6 to shoot. Here's Almadawi. They get it back. Casey, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Screen by MP. And Union Elite knocks down another
Asysta chociaż?
Kevin Polish.
A, zwykłej asysty nie dostałem.
Myers. Good D that time from MP. Good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Union Elite ahead,
Statystyki tylko
up
tak.
by 4. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Pass to Callahan. Mills outside. Over MP. And Mills gets the bucket to go.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
And here's Bird. Return to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Strong pass.
Zacznij krycia, nie?
Right where his teammate needed it.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Brock with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, it's O'Neal. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Clock is at 3, and here's Harris for 3.
Ja
With the
pierdolę.
rebound. The High Flyers trailing. Pass to Gov. Over Bird. Gov, no good.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
From deep, it's MP.
No kurwa, za wcześnie.
On the wing, Brock. Bird defending. Now here's Mills. The floater. And the layup is good.
No, jak mnie moi kurwa blokują.
Mills trying to make it to the next level. You need that shot.
MP outside. Knocks down the long J.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by.
Mills with the look. And that one's out of
Ojebane.
bounds. The High Flyers will retain possession here. The High Flyers call time here.
Ja zobaczmy. Nie highlight. Box score. 4 punkty. Ruchamy.
Timeout on the court. Omar El Madawi. Substitution for Union Elite.
And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here.
Dajcie im rzucać.
Brock covered by MP. Back to Gov. Kicks it to El Madawi. O'Neal. No good on the 3. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
4 on the clock. Here's Robert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert
Niski
doing
poziom
work in the
naładowania.
paint.
Up top,
Zaraz po
it's
tym
O'Neal.
meczu.
Guarded by Mitchell. Kicks it to El Madawi. Now Brock from the arc. The shot comes out. Pushing it up. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Callahan, and it's stolen by MP. And they're pushing it up. And here's Mitchell. Outside MP. That counts. He's put up a baker's dozen, making 8 of them.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Outside O'Neal. Out to the right wing. El Madawi. And another miss by the High Flyers.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away.
No nie, no
They
było
jumpstart for their
zielone.
offense.
To the middle.
Oni krzyczą tam Allah.
And finished off by Callahan.
A big-time play at the hoop from Callahan, going up strong for the jam.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
A, mnie ściągnął jeszcze. Do końca, czy nie? Minuta tylko to git.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Nice.
Yup. The scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure. They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Brock outside. Gov. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being...
Nie, no nie było kurwa opcji. Takiej piły.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Count that one.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just gonna overpower you.
A kick out to Bird. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Nice flow through this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Brock outside. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
2 minutes.
Now Mitchell.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires high post. He clangs that one off the back.
Ale asystę mi nie zaliczyło.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
Back to Brock. To the paint. Here's Mills. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he
Ja pierdolę.
keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Off the mark there with the three. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, that last shot's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so.
Ale nie byłem
They've done a
pewny,
great
czy
job of
mi
closing this one
layupa
out,
nie
and they've
zacznie
never
robić.
backed off, even with a large lead.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Callahan. Mills. Back to Callahan. Count that bucket.
Wow. I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Come on, baby, right. Hey, yo.
Back to MP. Buries it from
Kurwa,
three-point
myślałem,
range.
że już mi nie poda.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. And that one's good. It's Mills.
Ja
Austin Mills, typically
pierdolę.
he's the setup guy for his team, but look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And here's MP on the outside.
Ja
No
pierdolę, nie
problem for
trafiam.
Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played,
Piona, piona.
making an impact for this.
Mafinie.
Man, in that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit.
If you
Ale
could
jak
pull
ja
that
na
off,
drafcie
that would be
150.
massive.
If
Nice. O, 118. Dribbling mi skoczył. No nie stać mnie. Te packages. Okej. Through the traffic, okej. Fajne, fajne. A tu teraz, żeby... Okej, czyli tutaj mi się nabija teraz. Okej, a dinner? To bym chciał chyba. Dobra, zróbmy time'a. Okej, dobra. Muszę chyba vertikala zwiększyć. Też. Atryb. Okej. I 2000 mów na vertikal. Motion. Nic. Dwa koła uzbier. Ostatni meczyk. Tego mnie wyjebali, nie wiem czemu.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not...
Nie, to nie odpalę. A ten z torbo, kurwa.
What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you. And
I
wanna
mean,
tell you
rozjebiecie
seriously,
dzisiaj.
I like really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere. Then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though.
Dobra. Pierdoli głupoty.
Good evening and
Feeling
welcome to
yourself.
this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before,
Ja
you know
pierdolę.
exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars.
Oh ja,
EYBL is the consensus top league. There is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys.
No jak?
With Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL.
Kurwa, wszystko trafiają.
MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Ja pierdolę, jestem jedyną osobą, co spróbowała.
You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
MP up top, McCall covering, and he gets the bucket to go.
Strong take to the rim, unafraid of the bigger defender.
Well, you have to be aggressive when you're on the wrong side of a size mismatch.
Now here's Lack, kicks it to McCall. The three, Tyson McCall with another miss. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now McCall. Now here's Cologne. McCall left side. Pulls up on the elbow. Harris comes down with the board. The West All-Stars trailing. Outside Stone. Pass to Mills. Now MP lets it go from deep.
No kurwa.
Black with it, with Carrington on him. Robinson's shot is off. On the wing, Carrington, guarded by Cologne. To the middle. Here's MP. The kick out to Mills. Back to MP. Let's go with the three.
Nice.
Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 of 6 from the field. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Ale mnie wyruchał.
And what a gutsy shot to come right back at him with a three of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
And here's MP on the outside. Connects it from downtown.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at
Dobra,
you. I
rozgrzany.
love this competitiveness.
Now here's Cologne. Outside for Lack. Cologne. 6 to shoot. Shoots. McCall, no good. Carrington, guarded by Cologne. The three-pointer is off the mark. EYBL trailing. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world.
Ja
Everyone from there
pierdolę.
is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
From deep, it's MP.
No jak nie wpada? Ale sraka.
Outside, Lack. It's McCall on the wing. And it's McCall with the
Ja pierdolę.
Bucket. It's another lead change. What a back and forth battle.
No czekolad silniejszy jest genetycznie.
Every step of the way.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. Cologne on the outside. Goes back up. And Harris with the rejection. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time
Ja pierdolę, ale sraka.
03. I mean, with all the
Bad
talent we're
shot
seeing here,
selection.
this class could be on those levels. What terrific.
Ja poziom co
He's got a
chciałem
nose for sniffing out those
najcięższy
rebounds.
He
zmieniać.
is ferocious once that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for.
Now here's Dermanenko. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. MP high post. He's against McCall. Return to MP. Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Looking to break up the momentum.
Kurwa, dwa reborny.
To hash out, for sure.
And the West All-Stars making a change here.
Ale mixtape słabe.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for West All-Stars.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. They trail by 9. Outside, McCall. Outside for Lack. Cologne. Shot clock at 6. McCall lays it up and banks it in.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now MP. 11 points on the game so far.
Ja pierdolę nic.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
Great job on the glass. Plays like that are the reason they've got a nice lead right now.
And the jam on the follow gets their whole bench jumping.
That's a little salt in the wound there. They take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game.
He's
No
money.
chyba cię pojebało w czekoladzie.
He been to
Nie
give
ma
his team a
kurwa
lift.
takiego.
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too...
Jak ten, jak Hardy. Odepchnąłem go i...
McCall. Perchumsey with the screen. And it's blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Stone. Yes,
Nice.
and it's MP picking up the assist. And as accomplished as Miles
Dobrze.
Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Cologne for three. Knocks down the triple.
That's a solid possession by
Pojebane.
Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Past MP.
Tough.
Another three for the WCBL.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
And we've reached halftime in this.
Nice.
The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 12.
Nie no,
We'll get you
napocone
right back to the
strasznie.
action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Here's Mills. And the shot falls.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. The three is up. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Nie był kurwa
You can
mój.
do just about everything at the offensive end.
Outside, MP. To the paint. Stone. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, easy money for Stone inside. So comfortable operating in the paint.
Outside, Lack. Cologne. It's McCall on the wing. Covered by MP. Off target from the wing.
Get there!
Pass to Carrington. MP. Defended by...
Proszę. Ja pierdolę.
And they're on the break. And it's McCall finishing it off.
Oh, forcing his way through.
Się podjarał kurwa Muffin.
Taking no for an answer on that drive.
Kopa na to.
And here's MP. He's got 17. Mills on the wing. Shoots it. And again, the West All-Stars score. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
McCall. Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. McCall.
No ja pierdolę.
Tyson McCall with another miss. Carrington at the high post. Stolen by Robinson. Harris with the bucket.
Well, we know that Harris...
A i asysty nie dostałem, bo typowi wyleciała
to
piłka.
go along with that.
Outside, Black. Robinson. He's covered by Harris. Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. For Chumsey. Cologne for three. The UIBL, no good that time either. Here's Carrington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue
A ten,
improving, and I'm
co to za mix jakiegoś
Timeout called by the UI.
każdego typa tam po lewej. Tu Macmillan, nie wiem czy o Macmillan. Tutaj mieszanka wszystkiego co się da.
Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
O! Dali mi jakiegoś białacka niższego niż ja.
Stolen by Stone. Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Outside, Black. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a three on your team.
MP outside. Pass over to Stone. And then Stone with the dunk.
He might be small for a center, but he can jump out of the building. He plays big.
Ta, out of the building, kurwa, pasa dostał
Cologne with it.
dobrego.
He has 6.
Help me out!
For Chumsey in the post. Covered now by Stone. Robinson's shot is off. Outside, MP. Outside for Harris. Off target with the 3. And here's the EYBL. Krachumsky knocks it down.
That's the strategy. Give Krachumsky the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Jakaś szansa jest na bicie asysty.
Here's more. MP, defended by McCall. Pass to Corrado with 4 to shoot. And here's more. MP outside. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there from Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. Outside, Tombo. McCall outside. Off the mark there with the 3. The West with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Corrado. And he banks in the layup.
No i to nawet asystą jest.
Now McCall. Dermonenko outside. McCall.
Nie wiem czy...
Back to Dermonenko. From outside, it's off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Drains the triple.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
From deep, Grant Tombo drills it from deep.
Zmieniło
And
mi.
in just a blink,
Zmieniło
the
mi.
Indians are back with
Pobiegłem
three
za
of their own.
tamtym.
Mano a mano. It's hardly a matter of pride right now.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Finds Schroeder from 14 feet out. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
Dobra, zobaczmy.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Jak to mój pierwszy faul. A jak 2 razy trafię, to mnie ściągnie.
And the first
Ja
one
pierdolę.
at the line is good.
Zapomniałem, że oni trafiają.
And so he
Ja
hits them both.
pierdolę.
Now MP. Down low. And Harris gets it to go.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Right side, Lack. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Jak ja mam swoją... Poczekaj. Bo ja jestem... Nie, na point guardzie, czy nie? Free throws. Nie no.
And gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
To the inside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
And it's stolen by MP. MP throws it
No
down.
i masz
And a
czekolady.
bit of sloppy play to cough up that turnover.
Yeah, when you give up a ball in a situation like that, almost always ends in a score going the other way.
And credit the D for pouncing right on that opportunity, turning defense into offense.
Pass to Lack. McCall. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have varied it with the defense being that lax. I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
And here's McCall. Will it go? Stone grabs the board.
As well as he shot in the first quarter, it's been another story in this one. He just can't get anything to fall for him.
No nie no, jak ten Eurostepa mi robił.
First team foul. At the line for the West All
Ojebane.
No good at the free throw line.
taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's the EYBL with it. Outside, Lack. Pass to Perchumsey. Perchumsey drawing the double. McCall. And that's good. And so Perchumsey picks up the apple.
He scored most of their points, but he can't score them all. He's going to need some help from his teammates if they're coming back.
Here's Corrado.
Right here, right here.
More up top. Now MP. And he hits the jumper for 2.
MP.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Nice.
McCall has it. 4-3. The shot, no good. Pass to Corrado. MP.
Za wolno się ładowało albo się zacięło, kurwa.
Here's McCall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really
O
showcasing...
nie, i zabrakło mi jednej asysty jeszcze, ja pierdolę.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level.
Jakbym grał jak
Everybody came
Sraka.
out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson
osiągnięcie.
Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
No ale skromniacha.
Appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene.
Whew.
Well,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see you play on the final 2.
Jebią mnie ofert.
Hey, what's good, Tyson?
No,
Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call
czemu
you
jesteś
Ice?
cewodnym?
Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand
Nie
how you're
pocieszaj go.
talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Ale go top. Gorzej, że tych budżetów nie odpalam, czy jak to nazwać. No. Spoko. Aha, nie skoczyłem. Yeah, I see.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so
Będziemy
right to
wybierać drużynkę czy draft?
the play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That's Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mhm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are
No,
we changing the plan now?
Listen.
Co, za
you
słabo
did an
zagrałem,
amazing
czy tak
job
ma być?
these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm
No,
starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
nie możesz.
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league.
Francja albo Hiszpania
You drive
będzie.
over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay. So what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Dobra, Francję wybieramy.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you...
Paris Platynow.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this
Buongiorno.
is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey.
Dobra, jebać TikToka. Dobra, co my mamy? O, team practice.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Fajnie, że taki akcent ma.
Captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win...
A ten WF-ista, który był trójboistą.
Blows again. I got him.
You can't fly with me.
O. Piuty nie podają. Ale Ceword.
Hey, who got him? Switch. Hey, get back! Go!
Nice. O jebane, ale zeszmaciłem. No ciutek za daleko stał. O jebane! Nie mogłem, nie było opcji trafić. No to kurwa co za statystyki.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out of bounds plays, a staple of late game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. And P, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go.
Hard screen, tylko nie wiem czy ja mam trójki rzucać, czy...
Let's
screena
go.
mam.
Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean,
No
coach?
dobra. To ma na myśli, jest Francuzem, więc... Jak my z Ameryczki, to oczywiste, że... O, poczekaj, czy ja nie mam... To mało. A nie, to i tak możemy... Chyba. Zawsze lepiej. Ale... Makord. Ja tu nie mam. Praktycznie. Ej, nie interesuje. Okej, sezonowe trzeba. Nie mam tu siłki. Dobra, grajmy, zaraz się. Pięć highlight plays.
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay. We're taking on Nanterre. I know. I hope I
Dobra,
said that right.
TikTokowe te. Kogo to obchodzi?
Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent.
No jak nie.
But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's Marks.
Oni mi jakieś taktyki grać pod, nie wiem, smoku.
Just 5 to shoot. Lambert. Good work defensively by Zadirko. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Nanterre with the ball. Peltier outside. To the paint. Kick out to Chauvet. For three. Marchand left side. Lambert. Controls
Ja
puts
pierdolę.
it back up and in.
Using
To
his
łysy
size
taki
to his
kozak.
advantage. I like whenever Lambert crashes the board.
To the middle. Here's Zadirko. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Pass to Peltier.
Cams it from downtown.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players at the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For
No
young
jak ja turnover zrobiłem? To za śmieć jebany łysy. Kurwa mać. Chuja ci podaję. Jak zobaczę, że mi zasłonę stawiasz, to...
Lambert. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Ten jakoś umie.
Pretty passing. Time to
Freddie Mercury trafię.
man was.
Outside Marks. The crossover. And it's MP with the rebound.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Marks.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Screen by Lambert.
Inside.
And a great assist that time by Marks.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Here's MP. Pass to Dumont. Here's MP for three.
Nope, not that
Ja
time.
pierdolę.
2 from the field.
Nanterre in the lead.
Szkoda ci czekać było.
Down low. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Outside Chauvet.
It's good.
Ja pierdolę.
And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Nanterre lead out in front.
Up by 6. And Wilbur.
Będzie ciężko.
And welcome back as we get set to
No bo ten łysy. Śmietny.
Nanterre making a change here. Peltier outside. And there's a foul called on MP.
That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit. Not what you like to see.
Now here's Peltier.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Ale buczą.
And for the young
To na naszym tym, na naszym
they're
korcie.
trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside.
Badou.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a selfless play.
O kurwa, grafika się pali.
Dimes like that.
Chauvet with it. Peltier outside. Screen by Lambert.
To the middle.
Lesueur with the steal. Ahern outside.
Just his first attempt.
Rebound by Nanterre.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Blaine Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA.
Pierdolę. Od tyłu kurwa się piłki gubi.
Graves is an American coach, and that shows.
Dobra, ściągajmy śmieciu.
We're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 1.
Ci co się pocałowali?
Break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Zadirko, good.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words. Get off me.
Peltier outside.
Ale punkty by się przydało znowu.
And Peltier with the slam.
You could see him give a little nod and then burst to the rim for that alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other.
Looks like they've been playing together for decades.
And that's a great play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder, if you ask me. He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
Marks. Pass to Lambert.
Fires, top of the key.
There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Zadirko a screen.
To the paint. Got a piece of...
O jebany śmieć, ale wyczuł.
It's Nanterre coming up the floor. And that one's good. Marks.
No to
Quick
chuj.
hands in the steal, quick feet on the break.
And that's a silly error there, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense.
It's just giving him 3 points.
Pass to Illich.
And the three off target. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Illich the block. And that'll be Nanterre's ball as it goes out of bounds, and they keep possession. Here's Chauvet. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
Unafraid to get into the lane and challenge that defense, Gabriel Chauvet.
And here's NP from the arc. Chauvet with the defensive effort. Lambert with it. Guarded by Zadirko.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Pass to Chauvet.
Tries it from the top of the key.
Chauvet missing again. Harris trailing. Dumas on the wing. NP on the wing.
Fires from deep.
Kurwa, jak to nagle maleje, no pojebie mnie.
Now Marks.
Knocks it loose.
Fast break Paris.
To stop the drought. Zadirko, good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And not a surprise to see the damage that Lambert has done in comparison to MP.
Well, there's a reason why Lambert is the star.
Nie da się.
So much of his skill, and when he gets hot, look out.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Pass to MP. Outside Dumas.
He nails it, and we're all tied up.
Well, the captain of his Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Boy, did they...
Fajnie, ale ja bym chciał jeszcze punkty jakieś.
Terrible turnover.
And Nanterre making a change here. Pass to Ahern. Back to MP.
For the lead.
And they grab their own miss. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The D was all over the place after
Today
that
trafił.
board, and he made that work for him.
Yeah, he sure did. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
Good ups.
Such a nose for the basketball and such a strong finisher.
Chauvet with it. Now guarded by NP.
Yep, that goes.
Great job getting the ball to the right guy there. Chauvet showing what a good facilitator he can be.
MP outside. Illich. And the ball out of play. Nanterre will have it.
No, ten łysy to jest inwalida. To jest kurwa jebany inwalida.
MP outside. Back to Portier. Screen by MP.
Fires the three.
No kurwo! Nic nie trafia.
Nanterre with the ball. Pass to Girard. Rejected by Vasseur.
Launches a three.
Here's Lambert.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
O ja jebie, ciężko jest.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Inside.
And the basket by Girard.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's MP.
And he's going up for the oop here. Zadirko can't hit.
That would have been a nice alley-oop.
I love the thought. Nearly pulled off the spectacular.
Would have been awesome.
Beaumarchais.
They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity.
And it's Girard missing.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's
Yes! Pierwsze punkty.
zero hesitation for them.
14%, ja pierdolę.
Here's Bleu. Covered by Portier.
To the wing on the left.
And a nice shot by Beaumarchais.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
MP outside.
Jest!
Assist from Zadirko.
Rozkręcił się.
Hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Pass to Marks.
To the paint.
Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
Just so poised out there. Lambert doesn't really care about the situation. He's always ready to deliver.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
MP outside.
Down low. Here's Zadirko. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9 today.
That's a big moment, and the big man Zadirko took it head on.
Trzeba ryzykować z tym.
Here's Lambert. It's hauled in by Paris. And it's MP off the drive.
To take the lead.
Kurwa, blisko!
And Dumont lays it in.
And this is why he's the team captain. Dumont knows how to come through in the biggest moments.
Have low run.
To the inside.
And Lambert with the slam.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
MP outside.
Down low.
Ale C-word pierdolony.
And there's a foul.
Pierdol się, śmieciu, pierdol się.
Inside.
Chauvet. And then Marchand gets the assist.
That's an important basket by Chauvet. It's exactly why he's got the belief and the trust of his ball club.
Pojebie mnie kurwa ta gra, nie wiem czy ona się laguje.
Plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by posting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's MP.
Jebać się.
Goodness. And they call MP's number. And he comes down with the biggest play of the night.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Here's Lambert.
Misses the fallback jab. This is a huge possession.
You have to execute, be calm under pressure right here.
Ahern outside. Back to MP.
To take the lead. Trifecta!
What an assertive play by MP. He knows they need points, so he works overtime.
No. Aż uśmiech na twarzy. I gramy na łysego.
And so here's Nanterre. outside Chauvet. Pass to Lambert. Poked away and stolen by MP.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
He knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win.
Ugrałem! Ugrałem! Ja pierdolę. Przez 3/4 tak chujowo.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope.
Aha. Dobra, retry robimy. Przeszło już całe mokre.
It'll be Nanterre Elite off the tip.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Mark's no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. Here's Ahern. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Nie podadzą przecież,
Being
nie?
assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's MP.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
It's stolen by Marks. Here's Chauvet.
Takes the three.
Ahern with the rebound. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been.
Ja pierdolę.
And the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Chauvet. Marshall outside.
Jacks up a three.
Nice D from Dumont. Ahern on the wing.
To the middle.
MP outside. Elich.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
How to defend this shot at Elich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Peltier outside.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint.
Here's Lambert. Good, and Marchand gets the assist. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young.
Dobra, z Merkurem trzeba pick and roll.
Excited to see him develop.
Now here's Chauvet.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often.
Fearless play from MP down low. Doesn't back off his shot and draws a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Nanterre trailing. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Marchand. Peltier outside.
Vincent Marchand.
Lambert. Screen by Lambert.
Inside. The second chance effort. And he lays it in.
And And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA.
No ja, kurwa moja.
He's to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Marks.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
Zadirko outside. Here's MP for three. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Pass to Lambert.
Score the basket. His
Ledwo przyjął, go nie zablokował.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
MP outside.
The three-pointer off the mark.
He should have missed those, but it happens to the best of them.
And it's Marshall getting it to go.
For Marshawn, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
Down low. Zadirko. Great pass to set up the land.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy. Very well done.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Paris F. And welcome back as we get...
Może ja tych wyzwań nie muszę robić. Jak nie muszę, to
Care making a change here. And Paris FC basket, all time. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Fast break, here they come.
Here's the Stewart.
Laid in with a nice touch on the glass.
Ryżu. A, bo Łysego nie ma na boisku.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle.
And the basket by Girard.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Harris with the lead. And here's MP from the arc.
Good on the triple.
Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball in his string and throws the defender off completely.
Quarter two, and we're about 2 minutes in.
Pass to Choe. And here's Lambert. Covered by MP.
Clock at 6.
And it's Girard missing.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, works his way through the ranks. He spent some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Out to Peltier.
Beyond the arc.
It's hauled in by Ledoux. Dumas on the wing. MP outside. Rejected by Lambert.
But with his length, Lambert has the ability to be a solid rim protector.
No bo to olej up.
Here's Bleu.
To the inside.
The Sewer with the steal. MP outside.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
I like the play there from
No, to ładne było.
the high IQ.
No, naturalny ruch.
And it's been a pretty rough
A, dobrze powiedzieli, high
This is
IQ.
an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Peltier.
Mi spadło teraz.
Bleu. Guarded by Dumont.
Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook.
MP with it.
He's got 8. Out to the wing.
Outside Leduc. Now here's MP.
Ja pierdolę.
It's Peltier on the wing. Lambert.
Count that one.
Well, everybody everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Now here's MP.
Down low.
Stanley Duke, what a finish.
Very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach when it came to defending that one.
Yeah, and usually defensively, the cautious approach is not going to work.
And now is not the time for caution. They've got to start taking some chances, do what they can to shut that lead down, right?
And he comes up with the deuce.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
So we conclude the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
I pokażę, co ja mam.
Back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite.
Pokażcie, co ja mam w tym wyzwaniu zrobić. High place.
Paris FC basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French league is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What focus and strength from MP. Even with the contact, he gets it done.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line.
And so here's Nanterre.
Down by 12.
Marchand, defended by
Marchand.
Pass to Marks.
Off the mark there with the three.
Here's Paris.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Oh, rejected by Lambert.
Uznali to za złe podanie.
Retain possession.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The defense has to be aware of where MP is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Ten low ramię w kurwie już.
Screened by Lambert.
There's the three.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
The pass seemed to catch him off guard, and it just clanked off his hands.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Here's an MP for
Proszę, jest.
Paris, another triple.
The three-pointer has to be his best friend today, no question.
It has been today, anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Three-pointer's a nice friend to have.
Pass to Marks. And there's a foul called on.
That's his first foul.
Prowokował.
Paris on D.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Pass to Dumont. MP.
And he lobs it up. Drops in the layup for two.
No mi kurwa tak ocena spadła.
Zirko could be a wrecking ball in close.
Time called here, Nanterre Elite. Now here's Marchand. Pass to Peltier.
Marchand.
To the paint.
And a great assist that time by Marks.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
MP outside.
He's feeling it.
Again, it's Paris.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Screen by Lambert. Here's Marchand. Outside for Marks.
Offline with a three.
Here's Paris. Zadirko outside. Ahern. Marks defending. MP left side. Illich kicks it out to Zadirko.
4 on the shot clock. No problem.
Dobra, nice.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there. And he answers back with a 3 of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
Going mano-a-mano.
Screen by Illich.
To the middle. Yes, it's good.
And Bogey Illich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor. Much like his twin brother Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Illich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
MP outside. Oh, there's the alley! And Zadirko with the jam!
Everything they put up is falling in.
Czy to zalicza jako highlightsy, czy nie?
Keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Chyba się uda na 3 gwiazdki.
And here's Marks.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Over Ahern. Marks no good.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Nawet blisko nie było.
FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set.
Dwie asysty mi potrzeba.
And Nanterre has possession. Peltier outside. Marks. Pass to Lambert. And there's a foul called on.
Ja pierdolę.
Foul number 2 for him.
Dobra.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Well, we heard scouts were here to see what Lambert could do, but MP is certainly making a case for himself.
Most people thought
Nie wiem,
Lambert
kurwa,
would be running
cofnęło
away
się.
with this game, but MP is letting those NBA scouts know Lambert is not the only player they should be paying attention to.
Outside Marks. Here's Chauvet. And Terra lead again can't hit. And here's Paris. Here's MP.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I. What a pass. He lays it in with the circus move.
Silky smooth.
So sweet.
He could have messed that up trying to go for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup there.
Inside.
Leduc.
That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Double będzie.
Marchand right side. Outside Marks. Lachey pulls it in. MP inside. Chauvet covering. MP, it's good.
Nie wiem czemu te wsady nie
Scoring night for
wchodzą
MP.
czasem.
Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Back to Marchand.
Six on the shot clock. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Proszę. Ja pierdolę.
Almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Outside Marks. Lambert, covered by Portier. Peltier outside. And Terra lead again can't hit. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. The kick out to Leduc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
Great
Dobra, dajcie mi jedną asystę.
great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the three.
Here's Marchand. Lambert. MP inside. Chauvet covering. MP outside. Throws it up high. And that'll do it.
Kurwy jebane, nie dały mi tej asysty zrobić. No bo tak.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still.
Jeszcze jakieś pytania masz do mnie? Ile siona? No my z tym teamem chyba jakoś długo i tak nie pogramy.
I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but
Dobra. Kim jest ten ziomek? Progression. Middle shooty. Dobra, i jakieś nowe animacje mają być. The... A, i tutaj masz atrybuty do każdego tego. Dobra, nie chce mi się to. My bad. Um... Okej. Free throw, free. Thanks. Taki... Dunk. Nie chcę mojego progression. O, no te inne takeovery, speed with ball. Nie no, to te... Okej. Fajnie, fajnie. No ale ten... Fajnie, że danki odblokowałem, ale... O, chwila, co mi to daje? Okej, czyli powinienem... Okej. Nie czaję dalej. Animation. O. Dunk. Okay. 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 Ma carriera. Dobra, grajmy, bo to nie ma sensu. Te same
You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft.
Za guy.
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. Like, if this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBS.
Dobra.
I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Sports and Brian Benefit.
Rzuty za 3 inwestujemy i stamina.
To face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up and down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc might be the best of them.
No, ja więcej bym nie
Look at the first bucket of the game there.
And this should be a good one, guys. Buckle up your seatbelts.
MP outside.
Jaka straka.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to
Łysy to kurwa rzucać nie umie.
in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program, but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Strasbourg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Now here's MP.
Down low.
Pass to Zadirko. MP left side. Elic.
5 to shoot.
MP. He's covered by Leduc. And MP gets it to go.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think we've used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's MP. Inside. The Sewer with the steal.
To nie ja kurwa zrobiłem turnover, to on kurwa łapać.
Here's Roquefort. It's good. The assist that time from the Sewer.
Ja pierdolę i co mam grać pussy play?
Roquefort just going for it.
MP outside.
Here's Zadirko. And he drops.
Nie to żeby coś kurwa, ale było na jebanym zielonym idealnie.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put
Leci
more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Pass to Lemuel.
Miller. And the shot goes in.
And you look at the Strasbourg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show.
Nie będę kurwa sobie. Chujowo ocenię.
And it's Paris FC basket to start out.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished.
No, Freddy to kurwa ogarniał.
As they get the scoring started.
He gets it going, and who knows? Maybe a big night in store for this fella.
So let's see if he'll get going.
Now here's Miller. Outside Ledoux.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And as you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Lemuel. Outside Ledoux.
And the three off target. We played just over a minute here in the first.
And it's MP missing.
Some tight defense right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot.
Rzucaj
Disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And that's a skill, Brian. And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
You know, you look at the defense, and they played good D. Just better offense from MP, showing fantastic poise under pressure.
Outside Vasseur. Outside Ledoux.
The three is up.
Ledoux with another miss.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot. Terrific work to get in the shooter's face and then go straight to the boards for the rebound.
Here's Roquefort.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and
Na zielonym dziwko było. Nie. No. Mecz, ale ja muszę... Dobra, ten meczyk dzisiaj starczy.
So Strasbourg Basket Pro wins the tip.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career. Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look...
Na mnie zrobił nielegalnego screenu.
MP outside. Oh, Roquefort with the block.
Dobra, kur... Bo wstyd.
So Paris will get the first possession.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's MP.
Second chance shot.
And Elic finishes inside.
Jak bad shot selection, jak ja kurwa czysty.
Elic playing with the fire we've seen from him for years.
Now here's Miller. Vasseur.
Zadirko defending. Just 5 to shoot.
Here's Ledoux. Ahern with the rebound. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Illich. And here's MP from the arc.
Traf, kurwa! No dobra, tu nie było na zielono.
With MP, I think he's used this time of training as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Illich. Paris FC basket with another miss.
Łysy to kurwa porażka tej gry.
Here's Roquefort. That's good, and Lemieux with the assist.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
MP outside. Sadirko outside. Dumont. Over Miller. And it's blocked by Miller. Steeler inside. Sadirko on him. Pass to Leduc. The rebound by Sadirko. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of
Może wsada, byś
they
zrobił.
developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Now here's Lemieux. Leduc for three. It's good. Hits his second basket.
Poblokowali mnie.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Sadirko baked in off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for a solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Leduc. Now Lemieux. Back to Leduc. To the paint. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. And you look at the Strasburg.
Nie ja faulowałem.
Title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth.
Teams will make substitutions. And Strasburg Basket Pro calling timeout.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Here's Roquefort.
Count that one.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make...
Nie no kurwa, nie ma sensu. Red. Gramy spokojną piłkę.
Tip-off goes to Strasburg.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Leduc.
Heavy pressure from the defense.
That's an agile make for Leduc, able to work around that interior D.
MP outside.
Sadirko. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
And as you said,
Łysy to jakiś small forward też.
and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Ja pierdolę, co zaczęło.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Oh, you look at the potential of Ledoux, it's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
using his size around the rim. Elic cashing in for 2, playing big for Paris.
Pass to Leduc. And here's Miller. Outside Vasseur. Now Lemuel. Miller outside.
6 to shoot.
Offensive board. Leduc.
And count the basket.
No jaki personal foul, śmieciu.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Now here's MP. Miller.
Ty kurwo, było na zielonym.
I think he used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
Pierdolcie się, co Warriors.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Dobra, kurwa, jak ja w pierwszej połowie nic nie grałem. Kurwa, i będę godzinę przez kolejno jeden mecz robił.
So Paris will get the first possession.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up evens things out.
Outside Leduc. Out to Miller.
3 on the clock. Offline with the 3.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays...
Ja pierdolę. Jak batshoty.
Have such a strong understanding of space and passing. That's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Ahern. Pass to MP.
Takes the 3.
Ja pierdolę, ja zjebałem.
We know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Leduc.
The 3 ball. 1 up, 1 down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's MP. Ahern up top. Dumont. Pass to MP.
3-pointer.
That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Ja pierdolę.
Fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Lemuel. Outside Leduc.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
And it's MP missing.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting an easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Now here's Leduc. Vasseur.
Zadirko defending.
Leduc for 3.
It's good for...
Jak on kurwa sobie obrońcę zmienia w trakcie.
Clean 3-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
To the inside. Zadirko laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Nabijmy sobie
Strasbourg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Now here's Zadirko.
Outside Elic. Pass to MP. They get it back.
They're getting physical with the big man. The defense doing all they can to stop Zadirko.
First trip
Ale kurwa.
For him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Paris making a change here.
Na ławę.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up!
And stolen by Lambert.
Ostatni raz, jak się nie uda, to nie gramy. Tragedia jak skurwysyn. Nie wiem, czy to przez ten ram tak laguje.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Ledoux. For three, Lemieux. And Illich pulls it down. Pass to Ahern.
Shoots the three, drops in the tray.
Well, Paris needs Ahern's scoring from all over the floor. His three-point shooting can trigger their entire attack.
Here's Miller. Leduc, covered by MP. Nice D from MP. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Nice shot by Illich.
A 2-second chance points for Paris. Illich playing with the fire we've seen from him for years.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their...
Ja pierdolę! Jak on mnie kurwa wymija jednym ruchem.
Develop their basketball program, but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Now here's Ahern. Back to MP.
Fires the three.
A rebound by Roquefort.
To the middle.
And Ledoux with Ledoux.
Ostatni raz. Nie da się tego śmietnika
So Strasbourg Basket Pro wins the tip.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Lemieux, that's good.
A, leaf tego. Kurwa, jak dostaje zasłony na ryj, to leaf.
Lemieux had it dialed in just how he likes it.
Screen by MP. Ahern, no good. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
No, ten kutas nawet nie drybluje.
Unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Dumas. Back to MP.
From past the arc.
Ja pierdolę. Dojebany ten. Pierdolę, kurwa. Dojebana, kurwa, strategia, że miał pozycję, gdzie rzucić nie mogę. Znaczy mogę, ale zjebie rzut. Zajebisty coach.
We've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Here's Paris. MP outside.
Inside.
Dumas. Pass to Ahern.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And it's MP missing. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
That pass led him so perfectly, he didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Miller. Guarded by Dumas.
Lets it go from 11.
Harris grabs the miss. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program, but it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Ja pierdolę, kurwa. Jakiegoś upośledzonego crossovera robi.
MP outside. Screen by Elich.
Down low.
A kick out to Demal. Pass to Ahern. MP. He's covered by Leduc. And it's MP missing.
Pierdoli mnie. Czemu ten kurwa pasek maleje w trakcie rzutu?
In the face of that team?
And here's Lemuel. And that one comes off the assist by Leduc.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemieux had it dialed in just how he likes it.
Elich with the jam.
Oh, you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is
Da się łysy, da się.
not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Dumal. Pass to MP.
To the inside. Zadirko. Count the bucket.
Ten to 100% zawsze trafia jak mu podam.
Well, at just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
Leduc, covered by MP.
Sweet move, and it's in.
Ale mu paluchy w oczy włożą.
And composed as always. Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Now here's MP.
Jacks up a three.
A rebound by Roquefort.
And we know the backstory with MP. He uses his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Pass to Ahern. Now Elich. He's guarded by Roquefort. Stolen by Lemuel. And Miller finishing it off.
Ale
What a
śmietnik.
slam right there by Miller. The defense cannot allow Quentin to get that close to the bucket.
MP outside. To the paint. And stolen by Roquefort. And there's a foul.
Cewol pierdolony, kurwa, śmietnik niedojebany.
Strasburg Bassett Pro calling timeout.
Ja wbiega, kurwa, ten jednocześnie kryje, jednocześnie mnie dwóch naraz.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Leduc for three. Harris grabs the miss. Mortier with it. Kicks it out to MP.
Launches a three.
Lemuel grabs the
Ja
miss.
pierdolę, z czystej pozycji.
Here's Leduc. Yes, and it's Roquefort with the
Ja
assist.
trzech mam pokryć.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Here's MP for three.
Jebać
It's
cię.
through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Leduc for three.
Unable to get that one to go.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
High post shot, just 4 to shoot.
MP can't get that one to fall. Strasburg trailing. Pass to Leon.
No good on the triple.
Here's Paris.
To the inside.
Back to MP. Ahern.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And here's Paris.
Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Clock at 6.
Screened by Elich. And Ahern gets it to go.
But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players.
Fajnie jak ten se krycie zmienia.
Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Now here's MP. 6 points for him.
Back to Dumont. MP outside.
No good on the three.
Not a shot he should have taken on in the face of such tough defense.
And there it is.
Well, the defense has to bring more effort against Bashir down there, or else he's going to just torch him inside.
And here's Paris. MP outside. Ahern.
Shoots it.
A rebound by Roquefort.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
And here's MP from the arc.
No kurwa!
Here's Leduc. That's good, and Lemieux with the assist.
Ten z czystej piły wszystko trafia w
The first half of play.
Strasburg basketball.
Chuje pierdolone.
They lead by 3.
Zaraz kurwa jakieś
Step away
schody
briefly, but
poskutą.
get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players.
Ale Cewor, kurwa.
Nice.
Ty w...
Playing through the whistle.
This trip is his second
Oh.
free throw line in this one.
And it's Paris with the ball.
They trail by 6.
Elich with it. He's against Roquefort. And Ahern gets it to go.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Here's Leduc. Elich the block. High post MP.
He has 6.
Dumont, defended by Miller. MP up top.
6 on the shot clock.
Pass to Ahern.
From outside the arc.
They get it back.
Zadirko uses the glass to finish the layup.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's Roquefort.
Looking for his first basket.
Ja pierdolę i go wyprzedzić nie mogę.
A huge scoring night for Leduc. We're seeing why most are saying he'll be a first-round pick. Another gem from France.
Here's MP. Ahern up top. Pass to Elich. Back to Ahern. Yes, and a nice assist from Elich.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Każdy kurwa gra swoją koszykówkę.
Outside Lemieux. Leduc. Here's Vasseur.
Covered by MP.
Miller for 3. It's rebounded by Dumont. Paris trailing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Inside. And it's all evened up.
Wow, Zadirko with 3 key words.
Muszę patrzeć, kto pod koszem jest, ale był ten... Guy był.
Miller outside. Leduc for 3.
It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's the Stewart. And another three for Strasburg.
You gotta appreciate the decisiveness Leduc showed there. He knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
What a show we've seen from Leduc. MP unable to keep pace with him.
And it's incredible how easy Ledoux has made it look. The vision, the scoring, it has all been on display tonight.
Now here's Leduc.
He's got 24. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
MP, he's covered by Leduc. Outside for Illich.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He'll be very disappointed in himself. That's one you expect to make.
Outside Leduc.
He gets that one.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
MP outside.
Zadirko.
That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
His performance has been so important to them. As dependable as ever, guys. They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. The ball is in your court.
Pass to Zadirko.
Won't. MP outside.
For the lead. Drills it from outside. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets.
Paris FC basket ahead. There. Now tipping off this fourth
Jaką
quarter.
ja ocenę muszę mieć, że go... A muszę mieć.
Paris FC basket. Strasburg got.
Może być ciężko.
Paris with the lead.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
Dzipko.
Stewart with the steal. Here's Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
Well, that's just going to be a throwdown every time with that mismatch inside. He's just too big and too strong for him.
Outside Illich. Ahern. MP outside. Pass to Illich. Jamal.
His first shot coming late. Good. Nothing but net.
He's just such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Outside Leduc. And Strasburg again with the bucket.
Nice job coming up big for his team there. Leduc proving he's a big-time player.
Now here's MP. Pass to Dumas. Back to MP.
20 feet out.
Zielone było C-Wordzie pierdolone.
Should have drained.
Here's Miller. Monsieur, defended by Illich. Now Miller. Pass to Leduc.
To take the lead. A rebound by Zadirko.
Here's Paris.
The lead is 2.
And stolen by Lambert. Now here's Vignon. Here's Monsieur.
No good. That would have tied it.
MP outside. Back to Ahern. Illich. Outside Dumas.
It's good.
What a huge play by Dumas. That's what you hope for from your team captain. Winning plays.
Strasburg calls timeout.
Jedna gwiazdka.
And Strasburg making a change here. Leduc with it. MP's there. Good work defensively by Zadirko.
And so they foul intentionally.
Dobra, pierdolone te gwiazdki.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's MP. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts them up 5.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouting.
Nice.
Moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Ledoux. It's hauled in by Paris.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Well, their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Got a piece of it.
Dziwko.
A nice shot by Miller.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into...
Jak challenge fail? Dobra, kończymy na dzisiaj. Dzięki za oglądanie.